Sometimes you just need an extra burner. And honestly, dragging out a full-size stove isn't exactly an option when you're in a dorm room or trying to keep a side dish warm during a holiday dinner. That is where this little dual-burner setup comes into play. It is surprisingly compact, sitting at just over 11 inches deep, which means it can tuck away into a cupboard or a travel bag without much fuss. The first thing that hits you is the weight. It feels solid, not like some flimsy piece of plastic that is going to slide off the counter the moment you put a heavy pot on it. Those non-skid feet actually do their job, keeping the whole unit planted firmly while you are stirring a sauce or flipping a burger. Now, the cooking surface itself is cast iron, which is a nice touch for heat retention. You get two different sizes, a 6.5 inch and a 5-inch plate, which is a smart way to handle a main dish and a smaller pot of water simultaneously. It is not going to replace a professional range, but for what it is, the heat distribution is decent. You have individual knobs for each side, and they offer a good range of control. You can dial it down to keep things at a gentle simmer, or crank it up to high when you need to get a boil going. It does take a few minutes to get up to temperature, so patience is definitely part of the process here. One thing to keep in mind is that because these are sealed plates, they stay hot for a while after you turn them off. It is a bit of a double-edged sword, but it is great for keeping food warm while you finish up other tasks. Cleaning is pretty straightforward. Since the surface is flat and non-stick, a quick wipe with a damp cloth usually does the trick, provided you don't let spills bake on for hours. The power indicator lights are a simple addition, but they are genuinely helpful for peace of mind, especially if you are prone to forgetting whether you left the heat on. If there is a downside, it is that the cord length is a bit restrictive, so you will need to be fairly close to an outlet. Also, don't expect lightning-fast searing power. This is built for steady, consistent heat rather than high-intensity cooking. It is a utilitarian piece of gear that knows exactly what it is. It is not trying to be fancy, and it doesn't have any unnecessary bells and whistles. For someone who needs a reliable, portable way to cook in a tight space, it hits the mark without overcomplicating things. It is a solid, no-nonsense tool that gets the job done when the main kitchen is just too far away or already occupied.
Check out the video description for updated price. And thank you for watching this video.